What's good, YouTube? Vakasa Coffee here. So we have a request from Goanna. This is in memory of Shane MacGowan from the Pogues. You wanted me to do the sickbed of Cuchulainn, I believe is how that's pronounced. Rest in peace to Shane MacGowan. Condolences to the band and to his family. What a career, man. I haven't listened to much of the Pogues, but I've seen footage of Shane being Shane, right? And what a character. And he's left us with a lot of music to dive into here. I'm sure you guys would like it if I dove down into the Pogues rabbit hole. I bet you guys would probably enjoy that. So, that's a thing that we're going to start. Goanna, thank you for your request. It's a shame that we lost an artist that is a big part of history, man. This is a huge part of history, the Pogues. So, we're going to dive into this. I appreciate the request. If you're new here, subscribe for me. We talk about mental health, addiction, world issues, everything in between. Break down all the lyrics, the instrumentations. It's a blast, positive vibes. Great way to wind down or begin your day. Everybody here is super kind. We're here for each other. We grow together. We learn together. We spread knowledge together. And it's a beautiful community. So thank you for joining us. If you're new here, we're going to get into this for Goanna. I'm Vakasa Coffee. A reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. This is the sickbed of Cuchulainn by the Pogues. Yes.
McCormick and Richard Tauber are singing by the bed. There's a glass of punch below your feet and an angel at your head. There's devils on each side of you with bottles in their hand. You need one more drop of poison and you'll dream of foreign land.
Man. I like it. I love the attitude. The descriptors are very nice. McCormick and Richard Tauber are singing by the bed. There's a isn't that types? Is that types of alcohol? Is McCormick a type of alcohol? Operatic tenors. That's what they are. Irishman John McCormick and Austrian Richard Tauber were both world-renowned operatic tenors. So he's got tenors singing by his bed. Like, god damn. That could be considered a fucking entendre depending on what part of the world you're from, because in some places of the world a tenor is slang for fucking a 10 sack of something, right? It's just it's like, take it either way that you want with that one right there, right? McCormick and Richard Tauber are singing by the bed. The tenors are singing by the bed is what he's saying. There's a glass of punch below your feet and an angel at your head. Okay. There's devils on each side of you with bottles in their hands. You need one more drop of poison and you'll dream of foreign lands. Wow. This is about being way too intoxicated, I do believe. Like next level and like hallucinating level intoxicated almost, right? Everything's just a blur. People singing beside your bed, as he says, angels in your head, but the devils are on each side of you. Overwhelming, man, that's what he's saying. Bottles in their hands. One more drop of poison and you'll dream of foreign lands. Saying you're gonna be somewhere fucking else. You take one more drop of any of this, right? One more drop of any of this poison, you're going to be in a foreign land. Maybe, quite literally. You might wake up in one, right? Christ sakes, man. Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything but this from Shane, to be completely honest. This type of lyricism right here. Beautiful storytelling. I like the representation of spirituality inside of here with the angels and the devils, the duality of the spiritual fight inside of a person's head with those kinds of things. I like it. It's deep.
When you pissed yourself in Frankfurt and got sipped out in Cologne, and you heard the rattling death trains as you lay there all alone. Frank Ryan bought you whiskey in a brothel in Madrid, and you take some fucking black shirt who was cursing all the yids.
Yeah.
Cuchulainn will kneel and say a prayer, but the ghosts are rattling at the door and the devil's in the chair.
Yeah. I love it. Well, that's like some video game stuff right there. That little run on the wind section there. That's very nice. I wonder what that is. Is that a wood flute? No, that's like, it sounds small. It sounds like a very small wind instrument. Piccolo, maybe? Is that a piccolo? Possibly. When you pissed yourself in Frankfurt and got siffed down in Cologne. Oh my God. My man said, you catching shit out here. He said, you going so wild, you pissing yourself and you caught siff. Damn, bro, you need to chill out. Whoever he's talking about, he says, you need to chill out, bro. He might be telling his own fucking story, to be completely honest. I mean, just from a narrative perspective, right? You heard the rattling death trains as you lay there all alone. Frank Ryan bought your whiskey in a brothel in Madrid. Who's Frank Ryan? Who is that? Okay. An Irish politician, journalist, intelligence agent, and paramilitary activist. Nice. Born on September 11th, 1902. June 10th, 1944. Damn. In a brothel in Madrid, he says. You're in Madrid. We got Frankfurt, Cologne. Going everywhere, man. You decked some fucking black shirt who was cursing all the yids. Oh, wow. Damn, the slang. Man, oh, man. Here we go. Here's a actual annotation for that. Former Conservative and Labour MP Oswald Mosley's black-shirted fascist paramilitaries, paramilitaries, engaged in many confrontations with Jewish communities and anti-fascist activists in London during the 1930s. I see. So this, man, politics involved here as well. You decked, he said, you fucked up. You running around here causing this mayhem, but you actually done something that maybe you should have done, and that was decking one of those black shirts, right? Oh, I fucking love it, man. I love it.
In the Euston Tavern, you screamed it was your shout, but I wouldn't give you service, so you kicked the windows out. They took you out into the street, kicked you in the brains, so you walked back in through about the door and did it all again. And a sick bit of Cuchulainn will kneel and say a prayer, and the ghosts are rattling at the door and the devil's in the chair. Hey!
Yeah. Man. I like the vibe. The vibe of this is very fun. It's got that Irish folk feel with the punk mixture inside of it. All right, you got that nice folk punk element inside of here with the Irish sound behind it. I love it right here. This is fucking vibes. Here we go. Let's get to these words. At the sick bed of Cuchulainn. Let's see here. What is that? Cuchulainn is an Irish mythological hero who features in the Ulster cycles. He was a warrior who defended Ulster from its enemies. I got you. We'll kneel and say a prayer at the sickbed. Okay. But the ghosts are rattling at the door and the devil's in the chair. Man. Saying we're praying for the pull through at the sickbed, but it looks like it might be finally there, right? So we might not be able to pray out of this one, he's saying, right? Saying the sick bed is too powerful, too sick, Cuchulainn is. Man. You gotta love it, man.
Remember that foul evening when you heard the banshees howl?
Alright, let's break down this third verse real quick right here. We have, and in the Euston Tavern you screamed it was your shout, but they wouldn't give you service, so you kicked the windows out. He didn't kick his way in, he kicked his way out. He said, fuck it, you gonna make me leave? I'm gonna take the scenic route out. Right? That's what he said right here. They took you out, he said they took you out into the street, kicked you in the brain, so you walked back in through a bolted door and did it all again. Oh. He said, alright, you wanna fuck it? He said, you wanna come at me like that? He said, you know what, I'll come back in and go harder next time. He says, fuck it, you pissed me off more now. That's what he said. That's what happens whenever a person's that level of fucked up and that level of drunk and stuff. Yeah, you don't be feeling nothing. I can promise you that. You don't feel shit. You can fucking take a tumble over the century and stand up and continue as if nothing, right? The next day you gone now. Maybe the next hour or two, depending on adrenaline. But, oh yeah, you ain't feeling shit at first, right? Whenever you that messed up. Holy crap, man. The descriptors in this are classic. It's like some Wild West kind of stuff, almost like the Irish Wild West kind of thing going on here. I know this is very common in general of that area stereotypically. I don't know. I've never been there, so I don't know if that's how it actually is for y'all there, but I imagine it's kind of accurate. The level of fucking fighting and drinking that goes on, right? I mean, it's got to be kind of accurate at least.
There was lazy, drunken bastards singing Billy in the Bell. They took you up to midnight mass and left you in the lurch. So you dropped a button in the plate and spewed up in the church.
Man!
Now
you can't be doing that, man. Said you remember that foul evening when you heard the banshees howl. There was lousy drunken bastards singing Billy in the Bowl. What's Billy in the Bowl? Is that a song? Billy in the Bowl. Billy in the Bowl was a man born with no legs, using a wheeled iron bowl as a means. Dude, that is fucking awesome. Not awesome that he was born without legs. You guys know what I mean. A wheeled iron bowl as a means of transportation. What, he tricked women with cries of distress, then he robbed them. What? My man. What? Oh my god, bro. That is fucking wild, dude. What a savage. When he killed one of them as a result of one of his attacks, he was known as the Stony Batter Strangler. Eventually caught and jailed. Dude, what the hell? Billy in the Bowl. Hey. Listen, man, don't let nobody tell you that you can't tell anyone, because Billy out here was robbing people from a fucking bowl with wheels. Like, for real. Don't you ever let anybody tell you that you can't do something. Fucking Christ, bro. That's determination right there. Lord. They took you up to midnight mass, left you in the lurch. So you dropped a button in the plate and spewed up in the church. I gotcha. Man, dropped a button in the plate saying, I ain't got no coins for you. A fucking button. Not. That's what he says right here. So I ain't got no coin for you. I got a button. They left you in the lurch. Took you up to midnight mass. Oof. Man, oh man.
Sing a song of liberty for blacks and packs of jocks, and I'll take you from this dump you're in and stick you in a box. Then I'll take you to Cuchulainn and shove you in the ground, where you stick your head back out and shout, we'll have another round. And the great son of Cuchulainn will kneel around and cry, and God is in his heaven and Billy's down by the bay.
I love the vibe of this, man. It's so happy. The accordion as well. We got the accordion going. I like the snare. The way it's heavily snare and just bass on the drums. I love that style. This style of music is one of my favorites. I don't know why I haven't listened to the Pogues. I've known about them my whole life and always thought Shane was interesting as a person and wild, right? Just very interesting. And I don't know. I just didn't get into them for some reason. I had other directions that I went musically. I did get into folk punk and stuff like that at some point, but The Pogues were never something that I checked out extensively. I'm enjoying this. I like the wordplay a lot and the storytelling. Now you'll sing a song of liberty for blacks and backs and jocks. Yes, sir. Say it, sir. Wow. Wow, wow. So here we go. Blacks, here's the reference sheet here for that slang, that specific slang. Blacks are immigrants to Britain from the West Indies. Packs derived from a slur for immigrants to Britain from South Asia, whether or not they're actually from Pakistan. Okay. Jocks, a slur for Scottish people, although it's sometimes reclaimed as a positive endonym. A famous Scottish regiment of the British Army, the Black Watch, proudly called themselves the Jocks. Okay, I see. I got you. So this is like slang slurs kind of for the immigration situation over there, right? This is for the immigration situation that we have going on over there back then. I don't know what it's like for you guys now. I don't think it's quite like it was then. I imagine you guys still have the cultural arguments and stuff that go on in your own regards. Here in the U.S., it's a fucking madhouse, bro. Everybody don't like each other. We gotta fix it. We really gotta fix it. It's fucking bad here. I hope it's better for you guys over there. At least I know that there is division and everything over there for you guys, but I hope it's at least a bit better than it is here in the U.S. because we just got people saying like certain races shouldn't even exist and shit, specifically white and stuff like that. Like it's pretty fucking wild, the level of racism on the whole spectrum that goes on here in the U.S. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous that it's on all sides of the spectrum. It doesn't, I don't care if you're white, you're black, you're Asian, or fucking from Taiwan, like so on and so forth. It doesn't matter what country you come from. If you come to the U.S., somebody's gonna be like, fuck that person from another country, or fuck that person that was born here that looks like they're from another country. It's fucking wild, man. And it's good that we have so many people that are of influence right now that are out here preaching a message of anti-fucking division and anti-racism, just anti-division and as a whole. I mean, it doesn't matter whether it's race, religion, fucking class, where, like, what you decide to do for a career. Like, division as a whole, we just gotta fucking snub that shit out and accept each other and realize that as long as ain't nobody getting fucked over and ain't nobody getting hurt, we gotta mind our own business and let each other be our own people, because only you know what it is that you should do in your life. And it doesn't matter what you look like, where you come from, or who raised you. You're still gonna be you. That's the thing about it, right? So, take that for what it is. That's my little rant for that right there. It says they'll take you from this dump you're in and stick you in a box. Then they'll take you to Cloprior and shove you in the ground. Is that a cemetery or something? A parish. Okay, a parish in the barony of Lower Ormond, County of Tipperary. Tipperary. That's a cool name. Tipperary. It's a little tongue twist name. He said, but you'll stick your head back out and shout, we'll have another round. He said, even if they bury your ass in the ground, you're going to stick your head up out of the sand and say, boys, pour some down. Right? Oh, I love it right here. This is awesome. This is great storytelling right here. Hell yes. We end here. Bam. I love this. This was fucking awesome right here. I really like the storytelling. Go. Thank you for this request. Like I said earlier, rest in peace to Shane MacGowan. Condolences to the family and to the band, everybody in the circle throughout their career. You guys were a part of big history, and it's sad that Shane is no longer with us. We're going to have to dive into them because I love this style of storytelling and this style of music. This was a very fun one to do, and It's unfortunate that we've lost another artist, but at least it wasn't a young one, right? At least we have that we can look at on a positive regard with the situation. At least it was not a overly young one. I'm going to leave a like on this video right here. The original video will be in the description. As always, support all the artists on the channel. That's what we do this for. Get this music out into the world, discuss it, have fun breaking down the storytelling and the words. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you, Go, for this request. We're going to get out of here. I'm Vakasa. A reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me. Comment your suggestions. Subscribe up this way. Bang that notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Have a beautiful one. Peace.